mentioned this already, but does Raider Week have any particular importance to you, just looking at NFL history, what this means?
Well, there've been a lot of great games, and I know both teams kind of understand that that there's been a rivalry for a lot of years. A lot of great players, both sides, both teams. That's really where I'd tell you the history started back in the AFL with it. So, and both teams had good players, and so they battled each other, and violently they battled each other. It was quite again, great competition against each other. So.
Did you see anything positive? I mean, I know it's the first week for DJ, but just anything that you noticed from him?
Yeah, listen, he looked healthy, moving around, felt good. It's just a matter of him getting back in the swing, and then also compounded with just the offense, making sure he has the terminology down, and he'll go from there. So.
Coach, what's a reasonable time frame for him?
Yeah,
to be ready to play?
Yeah, we'll just play it by ear. I told him let's just keep the communication open, and we'll figure it out. That's kind of what we've done with the other guys that have come in, and we'll just keep open communication. He seems like a guy that's shoots you straight, so that's what I'd expect.
Coach, you guys have already had to deal with going through kickers this year and a couple years ago when you had Matthew here before. What do you guys like about him, and what are any limitations on how far kick? I mean, I know he's not Harrison Butker, but
yeah,
he did a 59-yarder for you.
Yeah, sure. No, I think we all have trust in him from having been around him. So we look forward to welcome him into the mix, and I know guys know him and have made him, I think, feel that way coming back here. So full trust in him, yeah.
What sense do you get from the defensive guys? Spags was still a little bit irritated yesterday about the way the game ended last week. What sort of sense do you get from them about how the last couple of weeks have gone defensively for him?
Yeah, listen, there have been some real good things, but there are some things that we've got to clean up, and so the guys are taking accountability for that, and coaches, and that's what it's all about. You work through those things and make sure that you can get yourself where you want to be. Yeah.
Andy, I got a non-football question for you. Yeah. It's pretty viral about you. You're known for this mac and cheese, especially with Thanksgiving coming up. What is in it, and kind of what's so special about it?
The mac and cheese?
Yeah, your mac and cheese. You've got 5 cheeses and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like it. You and I could do some damage on that thing. Huh? It's yeah, no, it's as long as it tastes good, we eat it, and that one tastes pretty good. Can't give away the secrets, man. You and I might want to open up a restaurant, huh?
It is a weird week. You're gonna have a lot of weird weeks with the Friday game and Thanksgiving. You guys will still do some work tomorrow. The guys get a little Thanksgiving time. How will you guys handle tomorrow, and how much family time will you get yourself?
Yeah, there's some unique weeks, but we're making them consistent with what we do, and working around it, making sure the guys get enough recovery time. They always have tomorrow off after the after the walkthrough, and then before they get to the hotel, so they have time to visit with their families, do what they need to do there. Yeah.
We'll go last to you, cut.
Andy, I wanted to ask you about the giving machine, the organization you picked for My Cause, My Cleats. What does that mean to you and your wife?
Yeah, no, I think it's fantastic because it does good for people and all over the world. I mean, it's an amazing thing to look at and watch and see how it's grown throughout the country, and then how it's given people a chance to have maybe an easier life that don't have that. Always have the flexibility to buy that. Yeah.
Matt, obviously multiple tight ends have been kind of your bread and butter this year. Now losing Peyton, how does that position shake out for you? And I mean, is like Anthony Ferguson a guy that you might need this week?
Yeah, no, that would he would be one that we could use in there. Again, he's another one that's coming back to us, so we're familiar with him and kind of what he can do, and obviously a brilliant guy, but and we've worked him in there, so he's been getting some reps. But yes, he's one that we could work with. Yeah.
Last one, Sam.
Patrick mentioned just the 2-minute drill situations you guys cover pretty frequently in meetings. I just wonder, how frequently do you have those, and what benefit do you see actually on the field of having gone over those so frequently?
Yeah, we hit it heavy at least once a week. So it's important. I think most teams probably do something of that sort. And but I think it's important. All the details, situational football, I think is important. That's one of the situations, and we've been in it a few times. We've needed it. Yeah.
And then just how beneficial is it to have a guy like Patrick who seems to constantly be thinking of all these?
He does a great job with it, and he is. He's interested in it. Another guy that's I think great at it as a coach is Matt Nagy, Joe Blameyer. Those guys, they do a great job with it, and Pat loves it. So, but yeah, we try to have a plan going in every week. You see how much we do at training camp with it. It's important. It doesn't mean every time it's going to work, but we're